one of the many candidates capable of destroying life on Earth. Magnetar's Cosmic Beast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Some of the oldest, scariest, destructive objects in our universe and are mostly detected from its extremely violent cosmic phenomena disturbing space and time around the cosmic beast. These magnetic beasts are cousin to the neutron stars. Magnetars have the highest magnetic field in the universe. Nothing else come close. Our focus is on one of the destructive objects in the universe that if one was found anywhere near our solar system, it would chaos across our family of planets, celestial bodies, and our own home. We are talking about the rare magnetars. Magnetars are one of the most precious beasts to inhabit the cosmos. They blast with enormous outburst after outburst of electromagnetic radiation in the form of high energy X-rays and gamma rays photons into space at velocities of many thousands of miles per second. Imagine an object several times the mass of Sun, squeezed into region only few miles across, and that already exotic object is spinning rapidly, in some cases faster than the kitchen blender. Let's start with something familiar. The Earth's magnetic field that's around 1 Gauss. The strongest man-made magnetic fields are about few 100,000 Gauss. But a neutron star carries a whopping trillion Gauss magnetic field. Now finally get to magnetars. You may guess from the name that they are especially magnetic. Up to 1 quadrillion Gauss. That's 1000 trillion times stronger than the magnetic field of Earth itself. If a magnetar was only 100,000 miles or 161,000 kilometers away from Earth, it would likely wipe out all the data in every credit card in the world. If you were unlucky enough to be within 1000 miles or even 1600 kilometers from one, the magnetic force would tear iron apart from your bloodstream atom by atom. Magnetic fields are strong enough to upset not just your bioelectricity, but your nerve impulses would be useless. Its gravity would tear you apart to probably just kind of dissolve. On December 27, 2004, the Earth was rocked by a cosmic blast so epic its scale is nearly impossible to imagine. The magnetar from deep space, about 50,000 light years away, about halfway across the Milky Way galaxy itself. And yet, even at that mind crushing distance, it fried our satellites and physically affected the Earth. An event so horrific it makes hairs stand up. It is not just the magnetic force that we have to worry about. This powerful cosmic object can trigger starquakes, which happens when the crust of star cracks and emit massive amount of radiation. The star would only need to be 10 light years away from planet Earth to get bombarded by the high levels of radiation, which could compress Earth's magnetic field, partially ionizing Earth's atmosphere and strip away the ozone layer from such a long distance. Once this happened, the inhabitants of Earth would be vulnerable to the fatal effects of cosmic radiation. Magnetars can trigger another energetic phenomena that can put life-threatening situations on Earth, the gamma ray burst. They are most intensely energetic phenomena in universe, suddenly appearing in the sky for only brief period, but releasing the same amount of energy in 1 second that sun will emit in its entire life. If magnetar just 10 light years away emits high energy radiation beamed directly at Earth is pretty unlikely. However, if one does occur with the beam directed at Earth, then even this precursor event would be energetic enough to destroy our world. It might even be enough for half of our planet to be sterilized immediately by the deadly radiation and would destroy a significant portion of our atmosphere, specifically the ozone layer. The photons streaming from the burst would cause chemical reaction leading to photochemical smog. This would further deplete our protection from cosmic rays. Then there are lethal doses of radiation that surface life would experience. Certainly, a burst could affect life's DNA, causing genetic damage long after the burst is over. The radiation might also give off one hell of a light show as an aurora, but it would last only a minute until the full blast wave hits, giving the other side of a planet few confused minutes before full blast wave hits. Then nothing would survive except some simple single cell organisms, maybe in a deep sea cave where walls had large content of lead to act as sort of natural occurring radiation shelter. The end result would be mass extinction of most species of life on our planet. Just imagine what those densely and energetic beasts in the universe can do. We are not exactly sure what makes magnetars so frequently magnetic. It does seem though that magnetars don't last longer, and after 10,000 years they settle down into long-term normal neutron star retirement, still intensely dense, still freaking magnetic, just not too dangerous, but still they are dangerous. Luckily, the statistical probability of such an event is low. Earth seems to be in region of a galaxy where magnetars are rare. Binary complex object systems aren't dangerously close. Even if magnetars are born in our galaxy, the likelihood that it would be aimed right towards us is pretty rare. Good news is that the Earth being ripped by the magnetar is pretty unlikely event. That's because this burst occurs so far away that the chance of being harmed by one are quite small. Still, they are fascinating events that grab attention of astronomers whenever they occur.